Oh yeah, there I was, staring at my own hands, bruised knuckles, some blood that wasn't all his, sitting in my apartment at 4 in the morning, and all I could think was, well, I almost seriously hurt a man in my own bedroom, didn't, but could have. And the worst part of me wanted to. Let me back up. I'm a detective. Been one for 12 years. Homicide, fraud, missing persons, you name it. I've worked it. I'm trained to see things. Patterns, lies, details that don't fit. It's not just a job, it's like it rewires your brain, you know. I can walk into a room and tell you in 30 seconds what happened there, who was lying, what they're hiding. It's instinct at this point, muscle memory. So, here's the thing that's gonna haunt me forever. I used all that training, all those years of experience, not on a case, but on my own life, on the woman I loved. And I saw everything, every detail, every lie, all at once, and it destroyed me. It was a Tuesday, November, cold as hell. I remember because I had court that morning, testified in a domestic violence case, which is, yeah, the irony isn't lost on me. Anyway, case got continued, prosecutor had a conflict, so boom, I'm done by 2 p.m. I'm never home at 2 p.m., never. My wife, her name's Katya, she knows my schedule better than I do. Night shifts, stakeouts, overtime. Our whole marriage was built around me not being home. So I'm driving back, and I should mention, I almost didn't go home. I thought about grabbing a beer, catching a movie, killing time until my normal hour. Something in my gut, some instinct, was screaming at me to stay away. But I ignored it. Wish I hadn't. I park on the street, walk up to our building, 4th floor walk up, no elevator, and our neighbor, Mrs. Melnik. She's watering plants in the hallway. She sees me, and her face does this thing, this micro expression I've seen 1,000 times in interrogation. Rooms, guilt, panic, and she looks away too fast. Way too fast. That's when my brain switched on. I'm looking at my apartment door, and the chain lock is on. I can see it through the crack. Katya never uses the chain during the day. Never. It's a nighttime thing. And there's scuff marks on the floor, fresh ones, like someone ran from the living room to the bedroom, and I'm standing there, key in my hand, and I'm thinking, okay, either we got robbed or, yeah, I knock. Professional. Calm. Katya, it's me. Silence. Then water. Running water. But it's wrong. The shower's running, but the pressure sounds off to like someone turned it on in a hurry. Background noise. And then I hear her voice, muffled, stressed. 1 second. I'm in the shower. She's not. I can hear her footsteps. She's running around, and there's another sound. Heavier steps. A man's steps. And my whole body goes cold. Not hot, cold, like ice water in my veins. I use my key. The chain stops the door. Katya, open it. She appears, bathrobe on, hair dry, and here's the thing that killed me. She was too ready. Like she'd been rehearsing. Her eyes were already wet, tears queued up, and she says my name, Mykola. In this voice, this calculated practice voice I've heard from every suspect who's ever tried to manipulate me. And that's when I knew, not suspected, knew. There's someone here, I say, not a question. She starts crying, right on cue, touches my arm. Baby, no, you're being paranoid. You're stressed from work. Let me make you some tea. She's blocking the bedroom door with her body. I've seen this exact move. Partners blocking evidence. Witnesses protecting criminals. It's textbook. And in that moment, I realized something that shattered me more than what was about to happen. This wasn't her first time. She was too good at this, too smooth. The tears came too fast, the deflection too practiced. How many times had she done this? How many times had I been on a night shift while they... The thought made me sick. I go silent. That scares her more than if I'd yelled. I walk past her. She's grabbing my arm, talking, making noise, but I can't hear words anymore. Just frequencies. My brain is in crime scene mode, cataloging everything. The living room. 2 wine glasses, her lipstick on both. That's new. She's getting sloppy. A bedroom door is closed, bathroom door open, shower running, steam pouring out, and there's something else, cologne, not mine, something expensive, something I recognize but can't place yet. Mykola, please, you're scaring me. I check the closet, the bathroom, under the bed. She's following me, and I can feel her panic rising because I'm not reacting. I'm just methodical, cold, like I'm processing a crime scene, because that's what this is, right? A crime scene, the end of my marriage, and I'm collecting evidence. And then I see it. The balcony door curtain moving. We're on the 4th floor. November. It's like 40 degrees outside. No one should be out there. I walk to the balcony door, pull the curtain aside, and there he is, in his underwear, shivering. Our eyes meet through the glass, and it's Andrei. My partner, my work partner, Detective Andrei Koval, the guy who was the best man at my wedding, the guy I've worked with for 6 years, the guy I trusted with my life on the streets, and apparently trusted with my wife in my bed. Everything stops. Time, sound, breath, everything. And then it all hits me at once, every moment, replaying at triple speed. All the times Andrei said, "I'll check on Katya during your night shift, make sure she's safe." The gifts he'd bring to our apartment. Just saw this and thought of you guys. How Katya always knew case details she shouldn't know. How Andrei would volunteer for shifts opposite mine. How they text each other coordinating my surprise birthday party. That weekend I got called in for an emergency case and Andrei suddenly had food poisoning and couldn't work. The conference in Denver where they both insisted they needed to go. They weren't just sleeping together. They were planning around me, using my schedule, my life, my job. As cover, I open the balcony door. Andrei steps in, hands up. He's trying to say my name. "Mike, listen." And that's the last clear memory I have for about 30 seconds. I don't remember much of what happened next. I remember sounds, furniture breaking, Katya screaming, Andrei saying my name over and over, not fighting back much, just trying to cover up. And I knew exactly where he was vulnerable. I knew about his old shoulder injury from when he got clipped by a car door 3 years ago. I knew his bad knee. I knew every weak spot because we were partners, because I'd covered for him when he was hurt, because I'd helped him through physical therapy, and I used all of it. I remember the sound of the coffee table splitting. I remember the lamp shattering. I remember my knuckles connecting and the feeling of blood. His and mine mixing together, and some part of my brain was still working, still thinking, still cataloging, definitely hurt, maybe seriously. I stopped when I saw red on white, our carpet, cream-colored, expensive. Katya picked it out, blood soaking into it, and I'm standing there, breathing hard. Andrei's on the floor, hurt, holding his ribs, and I'm looking at him, really looking, and he won't meet my eyes. Guilt or calculation? Is he already thinking about how to spin this at work? That's when I hear Katya, but she's not crying anymore. She's angry at me. "You animal, what is wrong with you?" She's rushing to Andrei, helping him up, checking his face, touching him with such tenderness, such care, and I'm just standing there, bleeding, and she hasn't looked at me once. Not once. "Do you know what you've done?" she screams. "He could press charges. You'll lose your job." Not "I'm sorry," not "I can explain," not "this is my fault," just anger that I ruined it, that I came home early, that I caught them. And then she says it, the thing I'll never forget. "You're never home. What did you expect?" Like it's my fault. Like working to pay for this apartment, this life, was the betrayal. Like all those double shifts so she could have the nice things she wanted. Like all those nights I spent chasing killers so she could sleep safe. Like that was somehow me abandoning her. She rushes to get Andrei's clothes from the bedroom, helps him dress. He's mumbling apologies. "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." But he's saying it to the floor, not to me. And I'm watching them, both of them, like I'm on a stakeout, observing, collecting evidence, the way she touches him, gentle, careful, the way she used to touch me, past tense. I walk to the door, open it, get out. Andrei limps toward me, stops. "Mike, See you at work tomorrow, I say. His face goes white. He knows what that means. I'm going to report this before he can spin it, before he can make me the bad guy, before he can go to internal affairs with some story about me being unstable. He leaves. Then I look at Katya. You too. This is my apartment too. Not anymore. I pack her a bag, one bag, very slowly, very carefully. Every item I choose is deliberate. Her work clothes, toiletries, that book she's been reading. I'm calm, methodical. It terrifies her more than the violence did. You can't do this. I have rights. You can call a lawyer tomorrow. Tonight, you leave. I hand her the bag. She's screaming about her things, her life. How dare I? But her voice sounds far away, like I'm underwater. I close the door, lock it. Change the locks at 4 a.m., 24-hour hardware store. Owner asks no questions when he sees my face, my knuckles, the blood on my shirt. I sit in the silent apartment until dawn. At 6 a.m., I call my captain. Report everything, every detail, before Andre can get ahead of it. Jesus, Mick, you okay? No, sir, but I will be. I go to work the next day, same bloodstained shirt under my jacket. Andre doesn't show up. Transfers to another precinct by Friday. Katya stays with her mother. Texts me about the furniture, the dishes, the wedding photos. I don't respond. Divorce takes 6 weeks. She doesn't contest anything, doesn't ask for alimony, doesn't fight. Why? Guilt? Or did she just want it over so she could be with him? Here's what nobody tells you about betrayal. It's not the moment that destroys you. It's the after, when you replay every memory, every moment of your entire relationship and see the signs everywhere. How did I miss it? I'm a detective. I solve puzzles. I find needles in haystacks, and I couldn't see what was happening in my own bed. I started questioning every case I'd ever closed. If I missed this, what else did I miss? How many innocent people did I put away because I thought I was so smart, so observant? My captain suggested extended leave. I never took it. Work was the only thing that made sense anymore. A year later, I saw them. Grocery store, produce section, Thursday evening, together. She was pregnant, 7, maybe 8 months. And here's the thing that made me stop and stare. They looked miserable, both of them. She had that exhausted, trapped look. He was staring at his phone, barely listening to her. The romance was gone, the excitement, the thrill. They got what they wanted, and it was killing them. She saw me first, froze, touched his arm. He looked up, our eyes met, and I smiled, genuine, wide, real, waved, and walked away, because I finally understood. The best revenge isn't violence, isn't anger, isn't even justice. It's watching them build a life on lies and betrayal, and realizing that foundation can't hold anything real, anything good. They're stuck with each other now. And every time they fight, every time they doubt, they'll remember how it started, in my apartment, on my time, with my trust, and that'll eat them alive way better than I ever could. I'm free. They're trapped forever. So yeah, I almost did something I would have regretted, but I didn't. And looking back, I'm glad, because living with what he did, with who he became, that's a way worse punishment than anything I could have done to him that day.